Hey guys, and welcome back. So today we're here to talk about One Up, and for those of you not in the know, One Up is a upcoming video game film that is based on comedy and women in esports. Now there's been a lot of controversy about this upcoming film, and before I go any further I'm going to put in clips from other YouTubers because it has been covered to death and it's just for those of you who might have missed this coverage.
Talking about this Gamergate comedy movie that
Yes.
Buzzfeed is making, and we thought, okay, they're just gonna troll gamers. Oh my god, this is a bad idea. Wasn't just us.
No, everybody hates us. We're united in the idea that this is a dumb idea.
With the help of an enigmatic coach who returns to the spotlight after her own Gamergate scandal. Oh my god, they've even got a word in there! Oh god! After her own Gamergate scandal! Ah! The young woman recruits an unlikely crew of unskilled misfits to kick some serious gamer butt. Baroque is playing the college student while Paige is the coach. Oh, sweet Jesus. It is everything you think it's going to be.
It involves formation of an all-female esports team to really stick it to those toxic men. Well, I think you all understand what we have here. And take a look at this headline. Ellen Page starring in Gamergate-centric video game comedy One Up. And of course, it's from Buzzfeed Studios. So you know it's gonna be absolute dog shit.
When I saw the headline and title, I knew that it was going to be something stupid. I do have an archive of this article because I do not want to support this movie in any way possible. Ellen Page, Paris Barisal, I hope I'm saying her name right, starring in video game comedy One Up. Now, before I read the premise, and I'm not joking about this, I said to myself, it's going to be a movie about some girl who's dealing with sexism and toxicity in the industry, and she's probably gonna get like a team of females together, they're gonna become feminist icons, and they're gonna kick the asses of all of the men in this movie, and, well, no shit. I was right.
Now, in a lot of these articles that people were referencing from, they did indeed mention Gamergate. They mentioned that BuzzFeed's going to be in charge. They mentioned Ellen Page. They mentioned it's going to be about a woman who is part of an esports team and the men are bullying her, and then she decides to form her own team, and it's supposed to be comedy. So there's a lot of things that people really dislike about this film. However, they have come out with a new statement, so let me read that before giving my opinion on this upcoming film. The original version of this story referenced the film having a backdrop of Gamergate and being about women in esports and Gamergate. Game Informer received an email from Buzzfeed Studios PR saying that the statements are factually incorrect, so you've removed these specific mentions of Gamergate. So in my opinion, and I'm not saying that that is fact, I do think that BuzzFeed probably did center this around Gamergate, or at least use the word Gamergate in promoting their new film. However, I think that from the amount of backlash that they received from the general public, I think that they decided to retract the statement of Gamergate, which is a very smart move. Although I still don't think that this film is going to be groundbreaking. I don't think it's going to be very good, regardless if it centers around Gamergate or not. In my opinion, if you're expecting to go and see something like Lord of the Rings, Matrix, Star Wars, something that is groundbreaking, something that's amazing, I think you're looking in the wrong place. But if you're going to expect something along the lines of the female Ghostbusters, then this is pretty much what you're looking for. And I know that it's been done to death. This sort of genre where somebody gets kicked out of a team or they decide to leave the team due to bullying and then they start their own team of little ragtag misfits. It's been done so many times, and I just don't understand why putting it in a different category of people just makes it new and interesting. It really doesn't. I just don't think they understand esports in general, because people who play esports have a very high skill level. It takes years to be able to be at that level, and it's not something you can just do overnight. So if I want to be fully immersed into watching this film, I just don't think that's the right way to go about it. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be the worst film ever created, because I don't think it will be, but I do think that it's going to be mediocre at best. But I am really glad that they decided to not include Gamergate information within this film, because I just think that that is opening Pandora's box. I honestly don't think that that was a good idea to mention it, but now that they have completely dropped that, I think that it's still not going to make the film better, but it might be tolerable at best. So that being said, if you like the plotline of this film, then there are so many series that has the same plotline. Maybe you don't want to watch it because it's from Buzzfeed. Maybe you don't want to watch it because it's a comedy. Maybe you don't want to watch it because it centers around females who have never picked up a video game in their life. And there's loads of reasons you might not want to watch this film, but you want to see something along the same lines. I have watched all of the Knight's Avatar, and I have to say I really enjoyed that series. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it is a Chinese anime, or a Chinese-like anime. And it centers around the people behind the esports, and it has a very, very similar plotline. The only difference is it's not a comedy, and the main person recruits are not people who've never picked up a video game in their life. They're already players who are trying to get onto the esports team, but they don't have the right guidance, and that's where this main character comes in. Now, if you just don't want to watch One Up because it's made by Buzzfeed, and Buzzfeed are known to do very, very, very cheesy films, and maybe you can't really relate to Buzzfeed. Maybe you can relate a bit more to Game Grumps, and they've done something called Good Game. I haven't watched it personally, but apparently it follows a very similar storyline. There are so many good films out there that have the same plotline. It's nothing new, it's nothing exciting. The only thing it pretty much has going for it is Ellen Page, depending on your view of her. I know a lot of people do like Buzzfeed, but I quite like Buzzfeed, but I don't think I could tolerate that amount of cheese for, I don't know, maybe 2 hours. So I'm probably going to give this one a pass, but I just wanted to put this information out there that it doesn't feature Gamergate, and if you want to go watch it, don't let anyone stop you, just go and watch it. And if you don't want to watch it, then you don't have to, and don't worry about Gamergate being an issue, because it's no longer an issue. So that is it from me today, and thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!